You probably can't see it on camera, but we have snow flurries. Just got off work, everyone. How are you? But it was cold at lunchtime. I went in and kicked the heater on low and left it in for the kitties. But I don't think the sun's going to peek out by much. And we've got little light dancing flurries, nothing crazy except for the fact that this is Alabama. We don't get a lot of this, and the temperatures are going to drop into low 20s. They're already in the 20s right now. So I'm glad we got that new propane bottle. I had some plans, but you know, when I got to hang with the kitties, I'm not doing anything but keeping that heater running and chilling in the back with them. Going to try to have my Ryobi fan running to kind of vent the condensation so we don't have that issue this time. But it's probably already dripping because, like I said, I had to run that at lunchtime. Today is fight night, so I do have to work tonight, or I am working tonight. Just so you guys to see what we panic about. Oh no! It's the blizzard of 2026 in Alabama! Alright, I'll catch up with you in a little bit. It's cold. Alright, good news is I am in the van and we do not have any foggy windows today. I am a little shocked, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go to the gym. I took my shower last night. I'm just going to find a place to park, and the cats and I are going to chill. If the sun comes out, I'll let them come up into the cab. But I'm literally just going to find a place to chill out for the day. I'm going to try to go to sleep earlier today because I want to wake up earlier to watch the fights that start around 7 as far as the main event stuff. I really wish my gym stayed open later on weekends because they close at 7. Because I wouldn't mind just going in the gym, getting on a elliptical and watching the fight in there, you know. But we'll see. I feel like tonight's going to be a bit of a cluster. I was tempted to not come in today because it's not my usual work day, but I need to make money. Boss wasn't here last night. The store was a mess, and it took a bit to get it back to where it was today. And with the boss not being here, you know, everyone's kind of not working hard. And I will say today, I mean, I did my minimum, but me included, I was moving slow. I was having trouble getting up the pace. Did 2 Monster energy drinks, which is a lot for me. So right when I went on my last break, which is the last 15 minutes of my shift, because I try to give them as much time to get their pallets up when I clean as I can, I heard the manager, who may or may not be on his way out, is the scuttlebutt. He just finally shaved his beard and got a regular, like, work-looking hairstyle again. So that may be something he's aware of. But he called all overnight to the back for a meeting. Which, keep in mind, everyone's shift is usually till 7, sometimes even 6. Now, the stalkers always have to stay after because they got to get done. They got a quota system. He said everybody. He didn't say cleaning crew, which usually that's what they do. If you show up, they're like, nah, not you guys. And usually when they call cleaning crew, I think I've mentioned this before too. A lot of times, like, not you, James. Just go ahead and back and do your. They'll just say, not you, go. And usually, even when they call cleaning crew, they'll say, not you, go ahead and go back to doing your thing. So I was on break. I'm like, anything they can yell at me for tonight when I'm about to be off the clock, they can yell at me for in the morning. And if they want to add that I didn't show up to the meeting, that'd be fine too. Might as well take all my licks at once. But I feel like I did see that we had visitors when I was walking out the door. So I know the corporate guys or regional guys or whatever they are here. And there's a lot of them this time. There's probably double what I saw last time. And if I'm being honest, today, because it's a weekend, today the store is not ready for those kind of visitors. Like, things are clean, but yesterday we had almost no stalkers, and you know, there was not a truck, but there was tons of inventory that still needed to go out and not enough people to put them up. It's just, from the outside looking in, today was not the day for them to visit and have our best foot forward. Which means my boss, who's off today, is probably going to hear about it or get an email. So that means there's going to probably be extra work tonight. Which wouldn't be bad, but today's fight night, and I was really hoping just to kind of watch the fights go in and kind of do my regular routine without any interruptions. Doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Now, if I got to stick to my old schedule, I'd be off on Saturdays, and that would work great. But I need to make as much money as I can until they tell me to stop coming in. So that's it. That's the entire Walmart rant. No more Walmart rant for the rest of this video. Thank you guys for listening. I don't know. I know I have my soup that I need to heat up, so I'm going to heat that up. But if I wake up early enough, or I wake up enough, or whatever, I feel like I want to get a little something. I don't know. I feel like I need a little treat of a meal today, like Chinese food something. I actually don't feel that bad in here. Talk to you later. All right, this is probably where I'm going to be for the rest of the day, like the whole day until it's time for me to migrate over to work. I might go over to work a little bit early just because people are already freaking out saying they may not show up to work because it's so cold. I don't see anything that's going to show we're getting heavy snow unless something's changed and it's not wet, but people talk about black ice and things like that, although we haven't had a lot of precipitation the last couple of days either. But I will probably, but I'm going to show up. So I'm going to the back, probably crank this propane for a little bit. It's been on low, so if it's not that, if it's warm, okay. If it's not, I'm going to put it on high for at least 15 minutes to get this thing up to snuff and slap the batteries in the Ryobi, get it vented out a little bit. I've been having it run underneath where my charge controller is, that way it stays dry. I did wash dishes at work because we have that kitchen sink, so I got most of my pots and pans clean again, but I don't need them today. I'm going to use the 12-volt warmer to warm the soup that I had yesterday, which is slightly frozen because you guys know right now I don't have a 12-volt fridge anymore, so the floor is so cold that my toes almost so frostbitten. So I put anything that needs to stay cold on the floor. And right now the soup covered and everything. The soup is in a Tupperware. It's frozen. So toss in the warmer. It's going to take a while for it to heat up. And see you in the back. Went from low to high on this bad boy. It doesn't feel too bad back here. But Happy, who has the least amount of fur, has found one of my shirts and curled up into a ball between it and the blanket. And there's Bimo. Here's Mr. Waddles. I really need to get you guys off so I can clean it. And here's Betty Grable. You just woke up, didn't you? And like I mentioned earlier, today is just going to be a hunker down and chill day. So get this thing as warm as I can, curl up in the bed with the cats, and there won't be any real cleaning or any progress today. Survival day. I basically stayed in bed and slept most of the evening. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago, and it's time for me to go inside to work. So I woke up, drove over. I'm in the Walmart parking lot now. I didn't get to watch most of the UFC fight. The main event's kind of just started though, but it's cold. It's 19 degrees right now, and it's going to drop to like 18 or 17 overnight. I've had the heater running all day, going between low to high, and it's bearable, but it's not comfortable as far as like being able to not have covers on or jacket on. So I'm keeping it on low back here for the cats today, up on the hooks now, and they're all curled up in the bed that I just got out of. And I'm going to, I'm running the floor heater to heat up the propane bottle so it doesn't freeze itself out by lunchtime. And I'll check in on at lunchtime. I mean, overall, I've had a good day. I hope that you have as well. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the Hannibal, signing off.